Heroes International. They suck! Hey, Hooligan Sam here. I'm doing something a little different today. I usually publish webcomic reviews in the spirit of Mystery Science Theater on my Tumblr blog, but today I'm doing a favor from my friend Kat Kalamia, who you may also know as Comic Uno.
Hey guys, this is Comic Uno.
She works with Short Fuse Media, who are publishing this book called Heroes International #1, and asked me to review this PDF copy. The book is in its last week on Kickstarter, and it's well more than funded, so the rewards are guaranteed, and I'll link to the Kickstarter in the description below. Heroes International is part of Short Fuse Media's larger four-color superhero universe, and this particular book is about what happens to your team when you have no leadership experience. So, it's not like it's anything us Americans can really relate to at all, you know? I mean, I'm racking my brain, but I just can't think of any other examples of...
I know words, I have the best words.
Anyway, the art is good intermediate work, not spectacular, but visually appealing, and not too confusing, although there are a couple of rough spots. This cover shows mostly characters in the issue, but I don't recall the tribal dude on the right or the orange dude at the bottom. It's nice to see a good gender spread with 4 women out of 11 characters, though of the actual team members on this cover, it's actually 3 women to between 4 and 6 men, so I think the gender spread could still be improved. And of course, I'm not counting the one transgender character, Soundbite, who was born female but is now a sentient chiptune trapped in a mechanical suit. I think her preferred pronoun is the sound of air being let out of a balloon. Page 1. This is our first mission working together as a team. Our main job is to save the civilians, and then to take down the villain and her dragon second. This seems to be the real problem in the first issue. Not so much any danger posed by the villain, as much as the team's general apathy about directions from their team leader, Ironsmith. So the whole operation ends up looking a little like this.
American history. Today, we are going to talk about the free silver movement. Guys, class. All right, keep studying. Keep studying.
Congratulations. You lasted longer than most.
Her villain name is Dragoness. She has dragons. Are there any questions? To which their speedster Nimbus responds with, yeah, I'm a little confused. You said she has dragons and there's, like, dragon in her name? And Smith, who didn't sign up to lead, provides a silly amount of explanation about the on-the-noseness of the villain's name, all while trapped inside Nimbus's chest. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a zebra can. So we're not even off the first page and the team's already looking a bit questionable. The 7-member team seems reasonably varied, with a hacker, a gadgeteer, a speedster, and a brute, but the remaining 3 characters are, special? Soundbite, as mentioned before, is a sentient sound trapped in a mechanical suit. Maybe she has powers? But she doesn't help with the civilians, and she doesn't help with the dragons, and she doesn't attempt to communicate in any way throughout the issue. Adlib, as her name suggests, generates powers on the fly, and the infinity symbol on her forehead implies they don't know if there's a limit. But there's no explanation of the mechanism by which her powers manifest, so we don't know what limitations keep her from basically being the Beyonder. She uses her power all of one time in the issue before getting trapped in a crystal, so there's also no explanation of why she can't simply generate some new crystal-smashing power to free herself. And then there's Hugh-Man, who seems to exist in this story solely for the purpose of making the reader endure horrible puns. It says he has color forms, but there's no explanation of how his powers change from one form to another, even when he activates those forms in the scene. Anyway, team members start ignoring their orders on page 2. Apparently Crag's not happy unless he's punching something. This team was put together by a government agency. Didn't anybody give these people a psych eval?
Come in, my boy, come in.
I went up there, I said, shrink, I want to kill.
I want to kill. I want to see blood, gore, and guts and veins in my teeth. Eat dead, burnt bodies. I mean kill. And I started jumping up and down, yelling kill, kill. And he started jumping up and down with me. We were both jumping up and down, yelling kill.
You're a boy! Right this way!
The International Hero Team is based out of Columbus, Ohio. Hey, I love Ohio, ever since I moved to Dayton 5 years ago. But I have to say, there's a dearth of villain activity here. There's nothing a villain would target in Ohio. What are they going to bust into the Schultz Museum in Columbus?
I'm stealing all the Snoopy cartoons. Just try and stop me.
Anyway, where were we? Oh, right, the team are all fuck-ups. Greg, rescue people! Do not fight the dragons! Yeah, I can't hear you. The issue goes on like that for a while, with the heroes screwing up one thing after another until the previously mentioned Vigilance arrives and cleans up after them. Vigilance is basically Short Fuse Media's Superman character, or in this case Supergirl, a dark-skinned, superpowered woman with amnesia who ostensibly fell to Earth from outer space, but the government isn't very forthcoming about her origin. This first issue has a few problems with clarity, like how exactly is this crystal dragon broken so they can rescue Adlib who was stuck inside it? I think it was a punch, but it kind of looked like they were fist-fighting the dragon before, and it's not real clear what happened that shattered it. It's also not immediately apparent what these blue spheres are. You have to really piece together that they're drones Ironsmith is using to communicate with the team members. But that also, for me at least, makes me really wonder why that's better than the team members having radio headsets with cameras. I guess video from a drone might be more stable and easier to understand than a GoPro on a dude who just got launched into the next block. Speaking of which, the villain's dragon hands don't really look like they belong.
And these are the Avengers Age of Ultron Hulk Gamma Grip Fists from Hasbro. Their bashing and smashing play pattern never gets old.
So yes, there are a few visual narrative issues, but I like the book overall. I really like the premise of the series as a whole. It's about a team of people who suck, learning to work together just like life. And I'm sure just like Heroes International is improving, the creators behind it will improve as the series progresses as well. If you enjoy superheroes, definitely check out their Kickstarter in the description below. And if you enjoy my comedy, subscribe for more. I've got another political satire coming up soon. Thanks for watching. Now go give 'em hell.